I'd like to thank members for the debate that we've had this evening. I think things have been considered in great detail, and we've heard a number of varying points of view. In considering the options available and reviewing the range of the comments which have been received, and indeed the comments that members have made this evening, I've come to the conclusion that the Parish Council would not be in the best interests of the community of Funtley. Inflicting additional costs on residents that have not asked for it is a difficult thing to do, particularly in the current economic climate, and could serve to damage community cohesion. It became apparent as the governance review progressed that the initial support was waning. In fact, the Council has received just 32 responses out of all of those working and living in Funtley disagreeing with the recommendation that I've made to the Council this evening not to form a Parish Council. But I would urge Funtley residents to continue to raise any matters of concern with their ward councillors and to take advantage of the deputation scheme that already exists within the Council to raise any issues that affect Funtley residents at the appropriate committee, executive or council meeting. I was slightly amused to note, of course, on the way in which people can stand for a parish council within 3 miles of the boundary that I would be eligible to stand as a member of the Funtley Parish Council. So it's almost tempting.
The residents have to vote you in, Mr Woodward.
Quite enough tempting. But of course we do need to give reasons for our decision. And if the decision is as I'm proposing, then I need to state what the reasons are as I see them, and the Council would then need to agree them. And the reasons specifically being proposals do not fully reflect a clear and sustained level of local support having regard to both the business and residential electorate within Funtley as a whole, albeit recognising the achievements and aspirations of some of the residents of Funtley. This is supported by the relatively low response to the consultation compared to the overall size of the electorate and the decreasing support for the Parish Council proposal over the 12-month period of consultation, low turnout at a public meeting held by the Council to engage with the community on the issue during the consultation period. Given the relatively small size of Funtley and the close ties with neighbouring villages and communities, the creation of a parish in a vacuum of other like arrangements would not adequately reflect the identities and social cohesion of the wider conurbation. Whilst Funtley is geographically definable, it is not sufficiently distinct to avoid the risk of creating unnecessary social barriers with neighbouring communities. Having regard to the small size of the Funtley electorate, a parish council would not constitute the most effective or convenient way of engaging the community and empowering it in relation to its contribution to wider, fair and moral issues which can be achieved through its status as a consultee for planning and other local function issues which this council is committed to continue to support. The perceived benefits of the parish council would, in this case, I believe, be outweighed by the added layer of bureaucracy and cost associated with the set-up and running of an additional layer of governance. And finally, Madam Mayor, the report to Council contains further detailed analysis supporting the decision that all representations received during the consultation which have been fully considered and debated by members.